Okay, we're hot. All right, good.
Hot
there
mic.
we go. Hot
I know
mic.
I am.
Hot moms.
Hot say.
Hot moms in your area.
Not my area.
Hot moms.
Dad has leg amputated. Oh my God! I saw a picture of Britney Spears and it says has leg amputated. I'm like, no. It says her dad. I'm like, rip to your leg. Sorry, bud.
I would have bought the leg.
Well, he won't let you because he totally emancipated her and took off. That was the whole fight between those two. So I wonder if
I want to emancipate that leg.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mitch. God.
No.
You're like a chihuahua and just take it home and just gnaw on it.
Bad Mitch.
Bad. Bad Mitch. Bad.
Happy Mitch.
Lick me, please.
What?
This is the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast, wherever you are, wherever you may be listening. Thank you much for hanging out with us today. Joining me here in the studio and across the Retro Smash Cup on a String Radio Network, he's Andy. He's Ricky.
Yo.
And he's Mitch.
What's up?
What's shaking, kids? How we doing?
We're here.
Yes. We're glad to be here.
Well, I mean, it's another day in paradise.
I like how I'm just everybody's laughing. Like, yeah, I'm just like,
Okay, Peter.
All right. So as is tradition, we're gonna cut what we've been doing lately a little short because we got kind of a pre-subject that was leaked yesterday, which was extremely funny. Ricky, what have you been up to, kid?
Not a whole lot, playing. I don't think I haven't played any video games, unfortunately, but I have been catching up on my anime, and I've also have been watching some shows, getting caught up on those. So that's about where I am. I'm more so in my show era than I am anything else.
Let me ask you, because we just switched over. My wife and I, we got rid of Dish Network. My wife. We just got rid of Dish Network, so we go over to the Roku stick. Well, apparently the Roku channel has a whole bunch of anime. Now, I've watched very little anime. What anime I have watched, I think I remember watching the first couple seasons of Attack on Titan when it was on Adult Swim.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. But I guess I can ask you, I might ask the Victory Achieve guys who are big anime fans. So if you're an anime fan and you love anime movies and shows, go make sure to check out the Victory Achieve podcast, our sister station across the pond. But Ricky, let me ask you as
our number one sponsor.
Yeah, our number one sponsor. That's exactly right.
Sweet.
But as a anime aficionado, where would be a good place for a noob like me to start off my new anime journey for 2024?
So, it's funny that you asked me that. So I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. But someone else asked me that, and I literally have 3 shows that I would offer to you that could be found between Hulu and Netflix. One of which would be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's a really good show. It's like 64 episodes, I think. So it's short and sweet. I would also recommend watching Demon Slayer. That's the real hotness right now. Mm-hmm. I would finally recommend watching. It's called Erased. You can watch it on Netflix and or Hulu. That one is more like a murder mystery whodunit.
Oh, nice.
No Chainsaw Man or One Punch Man in there?
Or Death Note? The Death Note was one of the ones that were free.
I would still recommend those, but like for someone that's looking for a wide range and like just something to get started in, where especially if they have kids in the house, you can't watch Chainsaw Man or One Punch Man in the house with kids.
That's just a bunch of blood and guts shooting everywhere. What's in the harm of
That's great for the kids.
What's different than Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't super recommend Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood with kids around because that one can get a little bloody. But the story is so good and so touching. I watched it when I worked third shift at the hotel, and I actually cried at the end of it. It was like, it hit me hard.
I will say my daughter actually doesn't mind the blood when we play Mortal Kombat, which my 4-year-old plays Mortal Kombat with me. Come at me, bro. But she was playing against the computer and she was playing on the pit and she lost and she got fatality'd and she fell all the way down to the spikes, but she didn't realize they were spikes. She was like, oh, I got put in jail, because it kind of looks like she was in a jail cell. And I'm just like, yeah, you got put in jail, honey. Yeah, let's not, teach you about the impaling of major internal organs. At least not quite yet.
Until she watches and listens to the show.
Until she watches Chainsaw Man, right?
Watch Chainsaw Man.
Andy, what have you been up to, kid?
I now officially beat it.
Yay!
Hoo-ha.
Hoorah.
What did you beat?
And then after you beat it, what did you do?
And then I fell asleep.
That sounds about accurate. That's what most people do after they
I think
beat
we've
it.
all been there.
Yeah, I was going to say, been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Beat Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If you've not played the game or beat the game, whatever, do it. The ending was fucking cool.
Sweet.
It was rad.
GG's, kid, that way. Mitch, what have you been up to, Mingo?
I just 100%ed Alan Wake 2, and I just started Mortal Kombat 1. So
Nice.
working on that now.
Now I gotta
Hell
ask
yeah,
you,
very nice.
Mortal Kombat 1 or the new one or the old one?
The new one. The new one. It was on sale on Black Friday.
Nude?
I had to.
There's a nude mod.
Oh, I'm sure it's 2023. I'm sure there is. If you're looking for a challenger for the original Mortal Kombat, my daughter will take you.
Okay.
She'll whoop you.
All right, she'll put me in jail.
She'll. I want to teach her that. I want to teach her like the stage fatalities, and then
See, now, so you're saying Mortal Kombat, but then don't watch this anime with heads popping off. And
Let's play a game that's banned in Japan, but you're not watching anime.
what about you, Mr. Wilderson?
I'm in the process of running 2 games now that SNES Sprint is over, and I finished second. I'm in the process of running 2 different games right now. I'm running Jurassic Park Super Nintendo. My best time is 1 hour and 28 minutes, which would put me it would put me last on the list. But I was at 1 hour 10 minutes, and I almost got like 1 hour 15, but I forgot one of the eggs. And if you've never played that game, if you do not collect all of the eggs, you cannot beat the game.
Does the helicopter don't show up?
No,
Or-
the helicopter will not show up.
Huh.
You'll get to the helipad, and then you'll get a message that tells you how many eggs are remaining.
Oh.
It won't be like, oh, you can't finish the game. It'll just tell you, oh, you have this many eggs remaining.
So you can't get on. You have to go. The helicopter show up, and then you have to go find those other eggs. Then you can get on the helicopter.
Yeah, so ideally in the speed run, you call for the plane inside the ship, which is in the bottom, like what I consider the southeast corner of the map. So you go inside the ship, you call for the mainland comms to come and get you. Then on your way to the helipad, there's 1 egg off to the right in like a little alcove. So ideally you get that egg, it reads eggs left 0, and then you hit the helipad and then you're gone.
Nice.
Gotcha.
And then I'm also working on SimCity Super Nintendo. I think there's a few different stages on speedrun.com where you can do like different population thresholds, like 100,000, 200,000. I got 300,000 people in 45 minutes yesterday.
Jesus.
Dang.
So yeah, I mean, you can of course use the money cheap, but those are just what I'm working on right now. And I'm doing some Mario Kaizo. no big deal.
Oh shit! Man, I'm glad you said the Mario thing. I did actually. I bought the Super Mario RPG when it came out.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Nice.
How is that?
That game is super fun. My only hang up right now, and I actually stopped playing it, is because the game has a glitch towards like the end of it where you're supposed to go to like the cliffs for the paratroopers to take you off, and they don't show up.
Ooh, whoa.
So I literally cannot finish the game right now because of that glitch.
You didn't get all the eggs.
I did not.
All the
I
eggs
did
so
not.
you could leave the island.
Guy from Jurassic Park showed up. He's like, you didn't say the magic word.
Then he got his guts ripped open and his neck broke. And
Oh yeah, terrible time. Okay, so before we get into any kind of game or any kind of subject for this week, I'm assuming you 3 all heard of the big giant news.
Elon Musk does not play Grand Theft Auto.
Fallout just released a trailer for its TV show.
Yes, and I was going to say the Atari collection just added 3 or 4 new games, including Return to Haunted House. Okay, yeah, elephant in the room. The GTA 6 trailer did drop. It was leaked, and people at Rockstar are pissed. But my God, that trailer looks phenomenal.
Yes, absolutely.
The little TikTok bits that are in there are actual original TikToks based on TikToks.
I did not know that
Like
until
the lady
today.
on the hammers and the alligator in the store.
It's like a whole Florida man
Yeah.
setup thing. It's awesome.
The one thing that really got me about that trailer was the body cam police footage. That looks so incredibly just real. For the half second that I saw it, I was just like, oh my God, like they're actually gonna do like real in time shit like that.
Maybe, who knows?
I know, like it just seems like so real, almost too real,
Yeah.
which is
Scary somewhat.
yeah, it's a little scary, but then it's just like you were gonna be spending $80 for this game.
Oh yeah.
You got a year because it's not coming out till 2025. You got a year, so $15 a week times 52 weeks. You could save up to get a PS5, even like a special edition for $500, and probably get this game, which is I'm gonna guess is gonna retail at $79.99.
I'm definitely getting this PS5 for the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, I'm definitely considering that too.
Yep. So that's just going to be an extra step there.
Yeah, same. It's kind of where I'm leaning towards. It might be a Christmas gift for myself here. I think I mentioned that before already on a former episode. Yeah, that's
yes, you did, and I said I was super jealous too.
As you should be.
Yes, absolutely.
I think something I heard about the new GTA 6 is that they're going to have the online mode where they hired the guys that created the GTA Online roleplay, so now it should be an actual feature in GTA 6 Online.
Weird.
So I'm kind of excited to see how that works.
Huh.
Mitch, you 100% at GTA 5, right?
Almost on the 360 until they added all the online achievements, and then I gave up. I stopped playing after that. I did almost get the campaign 100%ed.
No, that's fair. I think that's pretty raggedy of any game company to add online achievements to 100% a game, because for me, I am not an online person. I like to play all my games by myself or with my friends in person.
Me too.
Forcing me to play online with a bunch of people who do nothing but play that fucking game online all day, every day, and they're horrible people.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, like some of the achievements are oriented on like, all right, you guys don't die during this mission, and you play with a bunch of randoms, and they're like, tank, boom, and you're like, motherfucker, I just want the achievement.
Hey, catch this rocket launcher. I want to see how high you can jump off a building.
I personally don't like playing online games because they're not very polite and friendly to people of color online. The last thing I need is for some 12-year-old to be calling me outside of my name, because I would actually probably try to find out where they live to murder them.
New Master 69, I will find where you live.
Sorry, guys, if that's going to get our podcast banned, but I'm being dead ass serious.
No,
I will
and
actually.
that's why
I
I
will
quit.
actually hurt a small child for calling me out.
I will drop kick XX Gamer Noob 420 69XX if they call me a name. I do not blame you one
Dude,
bit.
I will literally find your mom and fuck her in front of you. I will do that.
I will lose all morality for my current relationship just to fuck your mom.
Absolutely, I would. I would go out of my way. I would ruin my life just to ruin a small child's life.
I would go out. Okay, that is a new late submission for quote of the year. I would go out of my way to fuck your mom. That's the new submission for quote of the year. Which, Ricky, you had the quote of the year in 2015, so I'm surprised you had such a late entry for this year.
What was my quote for 2015?
Wait, no, maybe it was either 2015 or 2016. It was when you says that nobody remembers where they were during 9/11, but you remember where we were when the Undertaker lost at WrestleMania.
Oh my god,
That was the Brock Lesnar, right?
Yeah, I remember that night. I actually had a mental breakdown.
Yeah,
so
literally.
that was pretty cool. Had a full-on mental breakdown. I cried that night. I was heartbroken. My whole life just shattered. You know, when you tell a kid that Santa Claus isn't real and they just start crying, that's how I felt watching The Undertaker lose. That was my Santa Claus isn't real moment.
Well, you also said the year before that, before Brock Lesnar won that match, you were such in awe of Brock Lesnar. You won the quote of the year that year, too, by saying, I would watch Brock Lesnar F5, everybody in the ring. It was everybody in the ring, the referee, everybody in the stands, the hot dog guy, and then German suplex this arena into space. I would pay $59.99 to see that.
So worth it. I was happy with him doing all of that until it came to the following year, like 6 months later when he did it to The Undertaker, and I was like, I'm actually not okay with this.
He was such an American institution. Just like, death, taxes, and The Undertaker being undefeated at WrestleMania. Rip, dead man. All right, so we're on a time crunch. You guys ready to get into this week's game?
Let's do it.
Yarp. All right, let's go. Is it this or is it that? Andy and Ricky and Mitch have to choose. I'm in a very bad state right now. I'm so tired and like gassy.
Well, and you're not even actually drinking. You're just
I know.
like a cherry Coke or something.
Yeah, I'm cheating over here. I'm drinking a zero sugar Coke, cherry Coke.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Well, now that you guys have brought up drinking, what are you guys drinking aside from Weldy not participating in the namesake of the show?
Yeah. I had to bow this one out. Sorry.
I am drinking a Scary Berry Monster Beast. I think I was drinking that last time.
Nice.
And I'm doing a Tall Boy High Life.
Right on. I am doing the classic, the always the Natter days.
Nice. Do you remember Andy a few years ago? I know you're
You
not.
remember me?
You're not a big, you're not like a huge sports guy, but it's been about 10 years where High Life, they bought ad space during the Super Bowl, but because it was so expensive, they thought it'd be funny to only buy it 1 second at a time.
No, I don't recall that.
And basically they had like 6 or 7 commercials that were 1 second long during that Super Bowl, and it was just the guy coming on going, High Life.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Like
clips.
some pudgy guy that was just like half, and that was the whole commercial.
Wasn't it the delivery driver guy or something?
Yeah, it was a delivery driver guy who just half, and that's it. Get one. And that was the whole commercial. It was awesome.
It cost $2.7 million.
It probably cost him like $100,000 per. But the ad space is like $40 million for a 30-second commercial, so it probably cost him like probably $250,000 for 1 second.
My favorite Super Bowl commercial is Brock Lesnar F5ing a shark.
That's a SummerSlam commercial. To be fair, I mean, realistically, if I had to pick in a fight between Brock Lesnar, Godzilla, and King Kong, my money's on the great white beast from the north, Brock Lesnar.
F5 and Godzilla. And
My God, it's Brock Lesnar's music.
my name is Paul. Shut
I'm just waiting for the next King Kong versus Godzilla movie, and then you just hear, "My God, here comes Brock Lesnar with the Money in the Bank briefcase." Like that turns that entire franchise in a 180. I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'd be there in a heartbeat.
WWE, this is me. This is my another sales pitch for myself. I am great at creative. Disney hasn't picked me up yet, so I'm still a free agent out here creatively.
You still got time.
Till Disney buys WWE.
My next pitch is going to be going to my next pitch is going to be going to Nickelodeon here. You guys just wait.
Are you going to have Brock Lesnar F5ing every one of the Rugrats? What the hell's the matter with you?
Yes.
At least he's honest. I appreciate that. Okay, so your game for this week, it has to do a little bit with what our main subject is. A little bit yes, a little bit no. So your category for this week is JCVD or DC MCU.
I don't know what the first one
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Close.
Gooferdar.
Close. I'm going to give you a list of 7 names. You have to tell me if each of the names on the list is either a movie featuring the one, the only
Chris Pratt.
Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Okay.
or
Oh, I thought you were going to say Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam, or a villain or a team of villains in I think I only got Marvel. I didn't go to DC, so I don't know why I said that. In the Marvel franchise.
Let's see how much Ricky Wally whops us this time.
Yeah. I don't know much about John whatever, so.
Oh my God, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
My JCVD knowledge it's okay.
His Google browser's
but
open.
my comic book knowledge is like another tier.
My only Jean-Claude Van Damme knowledge is Street Fighter, and I think I've seen Bloodsport probably 1,000 times. That's a kind of movie. The movie's great. Frank Dukes, nothing.
Sorry,
Oh my
bud.
God, Mitch.
Sorry, bud.
The Kumite,
Sorry.
say mate.
Say mate.
Say mate.
I feel like I paid that.
Damn it! Now I'm gonna.
Let's get the game rolling.
All right. Number 1, Maximum Risk. Oh, you're keeping your own scores, by the way.
Yes, as usual.
That's a JCVD
That's
film.
what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna go Marvel because it sounds like it's too much of a Von Damme.
It is Van Damme. No, Jean. Okay, all right. And Andy, look at me. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Damn.
I'm gonna call him Rob Van Dam.
I'm gonna call you.
They look so much alike. It is insane.
They even got the same finisher and everything.
I don't think Jean-Claude Van Damme ended kickboxing.
They just hit the splits and then just punch you in the dick like Johnny Cage.
Kick.
I don't think Jean-Claude Van Damme ended kickboxer with a frog splash. Can I just say that?
I think they did.
Bullshit, he did. In my remake, he does.
In your remake, where you're also redoing a movie with all Muppets.
Manamana.
Yes, but Jean-Claude Van Damme is the only real character.
Yes. Jean-Claude Van Damme's the only actor in like Kickboxer or Bloodsport. Everybody else is Muppets.
Bloodsport.
He's just getting his ass whooped by Muppets. It's fantastic. Getting his head kicked in by fucking the Swedish Chef. Jean-Claude Van Damme, this is me selling myself as creative. Like, this is me saying you need a new manager, Bubby, I'm your guy.
Does this go onto the T-shirt of shout outs?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we're shouting out Jean-Claude Van Damme. Andy, by the way, you're wrong. It is a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. It's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. 1996. Played a dual role. He played Alain Morneau and Mikhail Suvorov.
Yeah, didn't he play like the good guy and the bad guy in that film? Isn't that right? I think.
I don't know. I never heard of this movie before. Hey, Wikipedia.
Rick has this Google up, so yes, he knows it.
Oh, jeez.
How about you get good at being better at pop culture, scrub?
How about you just shut your big yet? No. Number 2.
You say that you want to start another pop culture podcast with someone else. You better get good at this pop culture shit.
That is fair. I'm not gonna lie, Ricky's got a point.
Yeah, I'm just here for the abuse.
That's fair. Speaking of abuse, number 2.
That's understandable.
Speaking of abuse, number 2, the Sinister Six.
Oh well, that is Spider-Man.
That's Marvel.
That's a villain. That's villains right there.
Okay, all right. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what your guys is like. I know that you guys know your stuff. This was kind of a hard one because I'm like trying to pick a little off.
Aren't they dropping a movie of the Sinister Six coming out like next year?
I think they're doing the sequel.
Yeah, I've also seen the. As a kid, I watched the Spider-Man show on Fox, and the Sinister Six played a pretty solid role in that, and they beat the shit out of that man.
You guys are gonna beat the shit out of me for this game. I underestimated your abilities. Number 3, Legionnaire.
Oh man, I'm gonna go Marvel villain.
Yeah, Marvel also.
That's a movie.
It is a movie, yes.
Oh,
it sounded like a
played
movie.
Alain Levier. Also was a writer and producer. Came out in 1998. For those of you keeping score at home. Number 4, Sudden Death.
Van Damme.
Oh man, I'm gonna go Marvel.
Fuck. I'm going villains on that one.
Oh no, it's a Van Damme movie. He played 1995. Played Darren McCord. It was an action thriller film. Let's see. The film pits a lone fire marshal against extortionists who hold unsuspecting NHL players. Oh, this is the hockey movie. Oh yes. Okay, this movie was actually kick-ass. It takes place during an NHL game, and basically, yeah, he has to fight his way through. He's holding somebody ransom and says they're gonna kill him at the end of an NHL hockey game. So he has to like fight his way through the arena. It's actually like it's a pretty campy movie, but it's actually pretty kick-ass. It's not okay. Now there's campy and kick-ass, and then there's just campy. Campy and kick-ass is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Just campy is our boy
Adam West.
No.
Jackie Chan.
No. You guys are thinking way too Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
That's
playing his
okay.
guitar in the Cave of Wonders.
You know, it's so funny when you say that because when you tell me campy, I think of funny.
Yeah.
And I don't find anything he does to be funny. I find him to be more cringy than campy.
Well, I mean, it's campy as in like it's funny because it's a bad movie, but they're still like entertaining as hell. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm like Kick-Ass. Like it's a Kick-Ass movie. It's not going to win any Academy Awards, but it's still a Kick-Ass movie where it's like, whatever. I'm 6 beers deep. I don't watch people kick the shit out of each other. You're not getting that out of a Steven Seagal movie. You're going to get that out of a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Anyway,
fair enough.
Number 5, Inferno.
Marvel villain.
Van Damme.
Going Marvel.
It is a Van Damme film. 1999. The last film directed by Avildsen. John G. Avildsen before his death in 2017. Rip in peace. Onward. Number 6. Miracle Man.
Van Damme.
Was that Marvel's version of Dr. Fate from DC?
Miracle, that's so weird. It would be even weirder if you went with like that many Van Dammes in a row. It's got to be It's got to be a villain.
Again.
They're going Marvel. It is a Marvel villain, yes. Miracle Man, featured in Fantastic Four number 3, March 1962, a magician with megalomaniacal goals. Right. And finally, number 7, Externals.
Marvel villain.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I'm going villain.
Okay, well done. You guys all got that one right. Yes, Externals. X-Force, number 10, May 1992. A group of rare immortal subspecies of mutants. Prominent members include Kandra, Gideon, Absalom, Cruel, and Selene. Apocalypse was later revealed to be an external. They're X-Men villains.
I recognize the one name out of that.
Yeah.
How many did you get, Ricky?
That was a close call.
I was gonna say, I think you guys there's like a 3-way tie.
5.
Yeah, I had 3.
I had 4.
Hey,
cheater.
Ricky once again. GG's, kid. Nicely done.
Congratulations. Knowing your Rob Van Dam knowledge.
Thank you.
Rob, shout out.
I can't help it.
Wait,
he's one of a
we
kind.
should shout out the brothers Jean-Claude and Rob Van Dam. the brothers Van Dam, Jean-Claude and Rob.
Make the adjustment.
Hold on, we gotta make the adjustment.
Jean-Claude, this is me as your talent agent saying we need a movie between you and Rob Van Dam. Look, I'm telling you, this is fantastic wrestler fan crossover appeal. People would actually watch this shit.
It'd be like, this summer, they teamed up after all this time. Jean-Claude and Rob starring Damn You to Hell. Van Dam You to Hell. Damn it, I had the joke there. It was Van Dam You to Hell.
Oh, you should have just left you at Damn. That was it. That's what Damn. Yeah, that's it. And it would have been perfect. It is, yes. That's why I was like, it's a nature biography of them like being brothers in the wood, kicking over trees, and they're just building dams that way until some evil group of foresters show up.
Okay, hold on, time out. We're on to something here.
Yes. Sounds like
yes, we are doing full-on Fern Gully.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Full-on Fern Gully of the Van Dam brothers, just kicking over, just like fighting off loggers and shit.
There has to be the scene where they're punching the tree, though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Shout out Fern Gully,
absolutely.
By the way. Shout out Fern Gully. I never thought I'd get that reference tonight, but hey, here we are.
So shout out Rob Van Dam, shout out Jean-Claude Van Damme, and shout out Fern Gully tonight.
Absolutely. Yep, I got the brothers Van Dam and Fern Gully on the shout out list. And it's going to be added to our merch. Hopefully we could get out next year. I don't know. I'm doing some thinking, I'm doing some designing, so maybe we get some merch out and get one of those like list shirts.
Yeah, wouldn't be too hard.
I think that'd be kind of neat.
I think you're sitting on like 50 shirts in your bedroom and
there's nobody buying this shirt that says Robin Jean-Claude Van Damme on it. So we're talking this week about superhero video games. What are some of your guys's over the course of your video game playing life?
So I guess the first Superman or superhero game I ever played was Spider-Man 2, and I didn't really know, not like the new one, but the
one based on the movie.
Based on the movie, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I gotta be specific. I forgot that we're in today's day and age.
Man, there's like I looked up Spider-Man games. There's like 50 fucking Spider-Man games. So yes, please be specific.
Yeah. So played a lot of Spider-Man as a kid. I really didn't play the campaign because I was just excited to swing around and do nothing. Then I feel like I spent a lot of time playing like Prototype and Infamous.
I would say those
and Saints Row.
Saints Row, not so much unless they're talking about
Saints Row
the Gat or whatever it's called.
Saints Row 4, you have like super speed, you can fly, super strength. I don't know. I guess you're kind of pushing the realm there, but I consider those superhero-esque. I could always say like I played all the Batman games and worked on those, but I don't know. I thought that would be like a neat little twist on the superhero.
Yeah, genre.
Like Prototype, Infamous, and
Prototype for sure, Infamous. Yeah.
I was like, if you look up superhero games on Google, it does bring up Infamous.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in New York City, isn't it?
I don't remember.
I think Prototype. But maybe wait it backwards. One's in like Seattle, and one's in
Prototype is.
One's in New York or Manhattan, whatever.
And I was sitting there thinking about super games. I'm like, technically, Saints Row 4, you have like superpowers. Like
Saints Row 4 is listed as a superhero game.
There
also.
you go.
Hey,
Perfect.
We'll roll it. We'll count it.
Sweet. So yeah, there's my twist on superheroes. The most recent I've played is Marvel Midnight Suns, and that was a lot of fun. I think I dumped 200 hours into that game, like, with not a problem.
Nice.
Played that a lot. I've been really wanting to play Ultimate Alliance. I've seen you guys play that a little bit. I want to play that, but yeah.
I want to check out that Guardians of the Galaxy game too.
That's
pretty
good
cool.
too. That's really good. I almost 100%ed that.
I think Spanky played that on stream. It was either Spanky or somebody else played that last year, and I watched the gameplay of that. That looks awesome.
The Marvel's Avenger game is not that great.
Ricky, about you?
I played Superman 64 when I was a kid.
I'm sorry.
And it was trash.
I'm so sorry. You are entitled to financial compensation.
It was bad. That was, I think, one of the first video games that actually gave me a headache while I was playing it.
How far did you get?
That's a good question. How far did you get?
I don't remember, guys. This was like some 20 plus years ago.
I've never made it to the car part.
My memory isn't super good.
I made it to the car part once. And
so
what the fuck was that?
I couldn't tell you primarily because like my friend had the sticks and was like, "Here you go, bud. Play for a little bit." And I was like, "All right." And I was flying, and I was like, This is what my dad must have felt like when he was playing Spyro. This does not feel very good to me at all." As far as like other games that I've played, I have played the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games.
Oh, yeah.
I've played all of them. They are super fun. It's even better when you get to play with a group of people. So, Mitch, I am 100% down for us getting together and having a sesh together.
Yeah.
Because it's 10 out of 10 fun with another person.
It's on the Switch, right?
It is, yeah.
We'll have to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll swing down there and we could sit up, play in person or whatever. All three of us. It was a blast when me, Andy, and Scott did it before.
Yeah, that was super fun. We never beat it, or at least I wasn't a part of the ending of it. If you guys did,
I actually went on to just beat it by myself because nobody else like kept playing with me. So yeah, tonight's episode should be titled "Beat It."
Well, no one wants to be defeated. You know,
everyone's gonna think it's like Michael Jackson thing. Or...
That's the is this thing on? Hello. That's the joke image. Is this thing on?
Any other hero games?
So I played the Lego Marvel superhero games.
Yeah, funny to think about that.
I 100%ed that.
Yeah, which are
hey, look at you.
Yeah.
I'm playing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, and I think I'm at like 88, 89%. So I got that on the Switch, and I'm thinking about restarting that back up so I can finish, so I can 100% it, because it's hella fun. But boy, like trying to 100% one of them games without a second person is a bitch.
Yeah, Kyle and I is the one that beat that first Lego superhero one.
Yeah, I remember watching you guys play it and y'all being like, "Yeah, we got it, we're good." And then I say one more. I got a curveball in here that I did play. It is the South Park, the Fractured Butthole.
Well, all right, I guess that is a superhero game.
They're all dressed up.
Now, fuck you. It pulls up. If I Google superhero games, that one pulls up, and I played that one. So fuck you. That's a superhero game.
Listen, I was going on,
and it was a fun superhero game. I mean, those are the ones that I've played, specifically that one already mentioned by Mitch, because I did play some of those Batman, those the Arkham series, which were really fun.
I was gonna bring up that it's on the cusp of retro. I think it was 2009 when that came out.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's right there.
it's not old enough to drive yet, but maybe have a driver's license or permit.
I think Infamous and Prototype fit the bill though.
Yeah, I didn't look the dates.
I
on
think
those.
it's like 2006 when those came out, or one or the other.
Yeah, and honestly, the ones that I had mentioned, that the Lego Marvel Superheroes one, those came out more recently within the last 10 years. So they don't really fit our retros.
Superman 64 does for sure.
Superman 64 does, and I definitely deserve I deserve my flowers for that one. But I guess more recently, if we were looking at it, I did play the Spider-Man games on the PlayStation. I know that they're definitely not retro even remotely, but
that game
I did play 1 and Miles Morales. So those were both hella fucking fun to play. Like 10 out of 10 would recommend to everybody.
Mitch's brother just beat the first one. He's about to play Miles.
I was gonna say I 100% at that story, and I think I'm pretty close to almost 100% of the entire game. And it's the first time I have 100% of something in some years.
My turn.
Go for it.
Go for it, buddy.
Okay, I just want to zip down.
And what you? Sorry, I just stopped it. I didn't say anything. So what you got, bud?
Yeah,
what you got?
I wanted to touch base on that Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man 2. Before that, there's another Spider-Man game where the workaround, because it's New York City, there was like fog, so that was the workaround because there's no way you could make the whole city of New York in those days. Played the hell out of that one.
Was that the 64 one, or was that like before that?
I think it was like right after that. It was like GameCube, or I think it might have been GameCube.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The original Xbox, maybe. In that time. There's that old NES Batman game based on the 89 Batman. That sucked because there's like hidden areas you had to go up and down, and I don't know if I watch Angry Video Game or pull on that. But yeah, I've been playing currently. I'm still playing Marvel Snap. I can't stop playing that stupid game. I play it fucking like twice a day. Spider-Man games, definitely. Batman Arkham Asylum games.
Nice.
That's about it. That has not been touched yet.
Well, I guess Welderson, have you been playing? Let's hear what you got for the old superhero genre.
So we're going backwards a little bit. Like I'm so glad you guys brought up the Arkham series, because I always thought Arkham City, probably if you were to make me list like probably the greatest games I've ever played, would at least be a top 15.
Oh yeah.
Arkham City is at least top 15 for me. Yeah. That game is phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. I liked Arkham Asylum too, but I feel like Arkham Asylum was way too long.
I never did play City.
Oh, play City. I loved playing City. But going backwards a little bit further than that, I remember I like playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I played a lot of that.
Yeah.
So I got a couple, the few games I have on here, they're all on here for different reasons, and they're like different genres. Because I also have one that I think you guys are going to go, oh, I wish I would have said that. The X-Men arcade game.
Oh, geez. Yes.
Yes, there it was.
Yeah, it got me on that one.
Yeah, man, that thing was great.
And I had even mentioned that in our arcade.
Yeah.
I even said something about that in our arcade episode.
Who was do you remember your main? Because I was always I always was Nightcrawler.
Usually Wolverine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's like, what's a Cyclops?
I can't. Now I'm going to feel bad because someone's going to be like, continuity error, nerds. And I think it was like Cyclops or Gambit is where I landed.
Now I also did play recently I played it for Super 16 a couple of years ago. I had to beat the training mode on the Super Nintendo X-Men game. That was actually a hell of a lot harder than it looked, because if you game over, you got to start completely over. But I was able to get through that in one shot. So those were like the big 3 or 4 for me. Other than, I guess, I don't know, you wouldn't consider Ninja Turtles superheroes.
They were technically a comic book originally.
I mean,
I wouldn't say they're
I wouldn't
superheroes.
consider them superheroes.
They're mutants, though.
I would not consider them
I
superheroes.
played Power
yeah.
Rangers.
well, and that's what I was going to
Aren't those superheroes?
That's what I was going to say, too, because it's like, you want to talk about some of the greatest just beat 'em ups in retro history. Some of the greatest beat 'em ups was Ninja Turtles Arcade. Yep. It was X-Men, and on the Super Nintendo, it was the Power Rangers.
Yeah,
some of just the greatest side-scrolling beat 'em ups of all time, and I feel like that was really some of the easiest things they could have done, other than Marvel vs. Capcom, which of course I always took 2 Marvel characters, or I'm sorry, 2 Capcom characters. I always took Ryu and I think I always took Dalsim until I started learning the ways of Spider-Man. Because I watched Justin Wong play that, and he's probably arguably the greatest fighting game player of all time.
I just thought of another A game that probably brings some memories. Injustice 2 was
Yeah, I was gonna
really
say
good.
the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's funny because I wrote down the Injustice stuff and I didn't even think about mentioning it.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it.
Whoa, boy, is this so good.
So I've got here, Game Informer made a list of the top 10 superhero games of all time. Now, I'm going to tell you, maybe one or two of these is considered retro by our books, but I'm going to read it anyway. We've mentioned a lot of these. Number 10, Infamous. Number 9, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Number 8, Marvel's Midnight Suns. Just came out last year. I don't know how that made the top of all time.
That's a pretty good game, though.
Yep, here's mine. Number 7, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Number 6, there's Injustice 2. Number 5 is Arkham Knight. Number 4 is Miles Morales. 3 is Arkham Asylum. 2 is Marvel's Spider-Man from 2018. And number 1 is Arkham City. Now that's that list. Give me just a second. I can see if I can find another one.
Wow, that's
a very recent.
That is a very heavy Batman list.
It's a very heavy Batman list.
Well, I mean, Batman did that. Arkham Asylum kind of reinvented the beat 'em up. It had the whole spider sense kind of thing where the thing would flash over the dude's head, so you know, oh shit, I can hit dodge real quick. Yeah. And that's definitely where the new Marvel Spider-Man kind of has a lot of that stuff too.
Gets the idea from. So I got a good fun fact for you while you're looking for that.
I'm listening.
This threw me for a win, so take it for what it is. The Hulk video game released in 1984 called Quest Probe came out for PC, ZX Spectrum, and Commodore 64, and it relays the movie that came out in 2003. The voice actor for the Teenage Hulk in 1984 was John Cena.
That's impossible.
That's what the thing said.
He'd be like 5 or something then.
I don't know. I kept Googling. I was like, there's no way John Cena voice acted this Teenage Hulk. But yeah. So random fun fact that I found while doing some.
But yes, you said the Hulk, but the open world Hulk game that came out in 20 whatever the heck it was, that was where you throw tanks and shit.
The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that coming out for. I think was the original Xbox or was that 360?
I think it's 360. I'd have to look. I don't remember.
Are we good for Happy Time?
Happy Time.
Yeah.
One quick shout out before we do Happy Time. Bursker Kamikaze, we landed on his 2023 Spotify Wrapped Top 3 podcast list. Shout out to him. He just swayed that out a little bit ago, so cheers to that.
Hey!
Cheers to that guy.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you for listening.
We appreciate. Hey, man, if we end up number 1 next year, I swear to God, we will fly out and meet you in person
and drink a beer with you,
or 6, because that's a long. I'm not.
Actually, that's
what's the game
actually
with
that's
the 40 in the airplane.
That's a lie.
Edward 40 hands.
That's a lie. We're not gonna do that.
Well, you'll get one of our shirts.
How about next?
We'll email you,
or we'll invite you to be on an episode of the podcast with us. How's that? That's what we'll do. I feel like that actually.
Yeah.
Being such a big fan of ours, I think that you deserve to be on an episode with us.
Agreed.
So, there we go.
Agreed. Happy time, people. Happy 30th birthday to Illusion of Gaia. Surprisingly, simultaneously mystical and heartfelt, this globetrotting coming-of-age pseudo-historical adventure story is one of the best RPGs you probably haven't heard of for the Super Nintendo.
Nope.
What's the Super Nintendo? I'm just kidding.
Nope. Here's one you have heard of. Happy anniversary, Pong.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, 51 years old last week.
Damn.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes.
Could be older than Andy.
When it's I guess it's crazy that you say that. We actually, so the apartment community that I work at, one of our residents has lived here. He just hit his 51st year.
Wow.
Apartments.
Yeah, it's crazy to think. Yeah, he's told us that this is it for him. Like there's nothing else. This is it.
It has to be in his 70s.
I mean, well, he's had 2 heart attacks and 3 strokes, and he says that he doesn't plan on dying in Parkview. He plans on dying in his actual apartment.
Jeez.
So
have fun cleaning that up.
He's gonna haunt you guys.
The guy is like 98 years old.
You better make him some
more power to him.
Charcuterie board or some shit. So he doesn't haunt you.
Make him a Ouija board so he can communicate. I will say, if he's been there for 51 years, he obviously likes it, so he's not going to haunt anybody there. That's been doing him good. You know what I mean?
As long as Ricky's not playing music super loud under him or something.
Get the broom out and just get the broom out and start hitting the ceiling.
Luckily, I live on the completely opposite side of the property.
Then you're good. You're good.
I'm good. He doesn't have to listen to my young jazz music, while he's still listening to the stuff from the 1920s. I think we're good.
Smooth jazz. You're Frank Sinatra going out there.
Well,
As I got my Duke Ellington playing, and he's upset.
Yeah.
Smoking those jazz cigarettes.
Happy,
not the jazz, not the devil's lettuce,
not the devil's lettuce. No. Happy 38th anniversary, Beverly Hills Cop. Released 38 years ago today in 1984, starring Eddie Murphy, Judge Reinhold, John Ashton, and Ronnie Cox. It shot Murphy to international stardom, was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Motion Picture and an Oscar. I did not know this. Nominated for an Oscar for Best Original Screenplay.
It's a crazy frog there.
Happy anniversary to Fleetwood Mac's album Go Your Own Way, released December 1976. In a retro smashed first, we have a happy return to glory.
Oh.
Yes. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee is officially, for the first time ever this week, number 1 on the Billboard Top 100 chart.
Really?
Right now. Like, I'm talking like
it bumped.
Mariah Carey.
It bumped the Queen out of her spot.
Dang.
Yeah, it's. I mean, this is the Billboard chart with. It's got Jack Harlow on it. It's got "Cruel Summer" by Taylor Swift, Doja Cat. They always play a lot of these this time of year, so they're really overplayed. But like, there's Dean Martin. Good Lord. But yeah, for the first time ever,
they're really overplaying this song there, because nothing ever beats out Mariah Carey from like November 1st all the way up until like January 1st.
She is actually number 2 on the list right now.
She got beat.
Good luck to those who play the Wham game. Just a shout out there.
Oh, I did lose today, by the way. We have the Kelly Clarkson station on at work on XM radio because they swapped out our Pop Rocks for the Kelly Clarkson station, and yeah, I lost today at about sometime around noon.
I'm sorry, did you say it plays the Wham game?
Yes.
The Wham game, yep.
How long can you go through Christmas without hearing Wham's
Last Christmas?
Yes. I'm not going to sing it, so you don't have to lose.
Well, I would have already lost it because last weekend, the missus and myself actually set up and watched 2 power hours, one on Friday and one on Saturday. And the one on Friday was a millennial power hour. And guess what song played?
I'm assuming that.
I'm assuming that one.
You got it.
Hey. Really quick, weird one to end the show here. Happy trails losing all of your money at a casino. This week, Forbes.com did a study. Analysts determined that the luckiest casino with 6.03% of TripAdvisor reviews associating with a good luck experience in Las Vegas, the Mirage. While the unluckiest is considered to be the Resorts World Las Vegas. So how they determined this, to try and determine which casinos have been most frequent payouts, Casino.com relied on reviewers boasting about their winnings and combined reviews of 15 popular casinos for terms that included lucky, luck, won, winning, success, jackpot, and hand pay. The analysts determined the Mirage has the luckiest casino with 6.03 of TripAdvisor reviews associated with good luck experience. While the Mirage boasted the highest luck-rated reviews, some weren't far behind. The Venetian was ranked second, had a 5.92. The Aria Resort and Casino came in third at 5.55. And rounding out the top 5 was the Cosmopolitan at 4 and Treasure Island at number 5.
All right.
Don't give them your money, kids.
Yes. And do you know what the most unlucky casino is?
The one from National Lampoons?
The fucking one I'm at.
Jesus.
Well, I will say, I guess you kids should wish me luck for this coming weekend. Well, I guess you guys here on the podcast will, because everybody else that'll be listening to this will be like a week and a half too late. But our company is taking us on a holiday party to a nearby casino about 2 hours out from here. And they are giving us money to play the casino games, and they're also paying for our drinks and our food as well. I am very excited. This is my second Christmas with this company. They have been wonderful over the last 2 years, honestly, and this isn't me being a bootlicker over the air because that's not who I am, but I genuinely, honestly enjoy what I do for a living, and it is great that for once I get to enjoy a Christmas party because before I didn't get to do that. I went like 4 years at one job, and I literally missed out on every single Christmas party because I had to work.
I'm glad you're happy, buddy.
I know, I am too. Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, man. Also, I don't know too many jobs that actually takes their employees out to a casino and gives them money for it, so that's pretty dope.
That is really dope.
Yeah.
I got a turkey.
Nice.
Thanks for building the house.
No, I mean that's pretty cool too. Yeah, turkeys are dope, man. I mean that's like one less food item you have to buy.
I didn't know how to cook a turkey, but I tried.
Oh,
Made it work. My family ate all of it, so.
Oh, there you go. Nobody got worms or anything.
Very nice.
Everyone
Hell
got
yeah,
COVID
bud.
after. No.
Oh, nice.
2020 all over again.
God. All right, where can they find us, kids? Andy, you do the honors. Where can they find us?
Well, I would like you guys to send emails to retrosmashed@gmail.com. Retrosmashed@gmail.com. We're going to say it a third time to it's embedded in your brain, retrosmashed@gmail.com. But you can also find us at retrosmashed at X.
Oh.
Why would you? That's you. So you could find us on Twitter at retro_smash.
Sorry about the underscore.
That is retro_smash, and once more retro_smash. But if you are trying to find either myself on Twitter, it's AfroKing89, where I retweet a bunch of hot political takes and wrestling stuff.
And he's, by the way, he is retweeting a whole bunch of political takes that I will not allow him to put in our happy trails for today. So make sure you check that out in case you're curious.
He is actually censoring me. So if you guys are wondering how this is going on this podcast, I'm being
uncensored
censored.
episode, eh?
Hey, no, we're gonna wait for episode 69, and we're doing this completely uncensored episode. And I'm not even messing around.
We're keeping our pants on, I hope.
No.
We're gonna live stream this.
He doesn't want that. Also, you can also find me on YouTube at It's the Afro King, where you could find my old, me and Andy's old video reviews from like 10 years ago. But show him some love because it gives me the encouragement, gives both of us the encouragement to go back and start getting the juices flowing and doing it again.
Yes, let's go.
Our YouTube
Mitch,
channel is up.
where can they find you, bud?
Oh, sorry. You can find me at Liquidukes at twitch.tv. The second I is a 1. I have been live streaming more.
That's why I can't find you. The second eye's a 1.
The second I is a 1.
Damn it. Hold on.
I apologize.
I've been trying to find you. I'm like, wait a minute, why is he not showing up for me?
I am live streaming my 100% run-throughs and pretty much that because that's what I do. I 100% games.
YouTube channel is up and has our last episode on it.
Sweet.
And eventually it's going to have this episode up, but I'm going to start backlogging too here as soon as I can.
Cool.
Weldy, where do they find you?
They can find me at Twitter at WeldyTime1, and they can also find me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays doing old school speedruns and other shenanigans. Maybe some Kaizo stuff here in the future.
Nice.
Maybe some randomizer. I'm also looking to start an enormous project after the new year. I will not give it away. It involves Doom 2016.
Ooh.
I would like to fuck it. I would like to speed run that game, but do it legacy style. So there's it's no clipping, no out of bounds. No, it's a glitchless run. I would like to learn that glitchless run.
Do you know what the record is offhand?
I want to say like 33 minutes, something along those lines. By the way, since this is going to come out between now and Christmas, from all of us to all of you, please have a happy and safe holiday season, whether you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you are celebrating. Please stay safe, and we appreciate you listening. We are almost to 1,700 downloads, and we hope to bring you a whole bunch of good stuff after the first of the year. So from all of us here at Retro Smash Video Game Podcast, have a great holiday season, and good night, Canada.
You filthy animals.
See you on January 31st.
but you didn't say Festivus for the rest of us? What the fuck, dude? I am an atheist and you got the audacity to exclude me?
Wow.
Happy holidays.
Do you just assumed because I'm black I celebrate Kwanzaa? What the fuck?
Jesus.
59 minutes and 50 seconds. There we go. I didn't assume anything.
I like how he's like, all right, guys, this is the time. Cut it off. Cut that shit off. I don't want this mother. He's already talking about how I'm censoring him over the air.
No, I say that's a good like cold exit for us right there. It just me blatantly ignoring what you're saying. Okay, found it. 59 minutes and 50 seconds. Wow.